Tinubu gives again in Oshogbo, stating that students won't spend more than 8 years in university. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post or juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. Now, if you ask me, there's actually nothing wrong in this particular what's it called, if you call it. But the thing is, I'm always of the side of the school of thought. On the side of those that think his gay thing, slipping of tongue, a slip of tongue can happen to anybody. But the thing is, how often does it happen? Number one. And number two, what is the, should I say, age range of a person that this thing has happened to? Well, let's find out more the news in detail. Ahead of the forthcoming presidential election, the candidate of the All Progressive Congress and his campaign teams were in Oshogbo, Osun State, earlier today for the party's campaign. However, during the campaign rally, the presidential candidate of the party, Ahmed Tinubu, made a mistake in a statement while sharing his manifesto and promising the things he would do if elected as Nigeria's president. In a statement, he vowed to ensure that the students do not spend more than 8 years at the university. He said in Yoruba dialect, "For our children in school, go and write it down. Call me a bastard if you spend more than 8 years in university. You will use 8 years for your study in school. It will be of concern to know that the average number of years a university student spend in school is 4 years unless they're studying for some other special course or if they are university strikes. What is your take about the frequent gifts?" Like I've said it before, this particular thing you can actually look away. Why? Because this particular period, because you don't they come out, they talk for different places, there is a tendency that you might make mistake. But me, I am not the person that is, I'm not the type of person looking at Tinubu's gifts. I don't need Tinubu's gifts to tell you that he's not fine. Tinubu is not fine. He's old, he's healthy. He's frail, he's fragile, and not healthy enough. He's old, mentally he's not healthy enough. His mental health is not as sharp and as active as it should be. And then also his physical health also. And then also another thing that comes with being healthy. You're affected physically and mentally. If you're not physically healthy, it affects your mental, it affects your productivity as a person. And this is it. Not looking at this thing, but I've told you, if you have somebody who, if you have not stayed with old people, you're not going to understand. And this is not you insulting anybody. If you have been around aged people, if you have taken care of them, my dear, you understand that these things are it's actually natural around them. More natural. But why people are making fun of it? It's not because it's not that they're making fun of him for the gift. They're making fun of the fact that say they okay. You push yourself. Then anything where you hear now you want to hear. There's a particular time he came out and he was saying that, he doesn't come on social media again, that his children or his handlers collected, his phones from him, so he does not come on social media and get high BP. Now you they do them. Now you they do yourself. Person will not say, they're fine. You do what? You stay. Let them take care of you. Enjoy being taken care of. Tinubu is at a point in his life where he should be bonding with his children, creating lasting memories for them. Let them see grandpa as someone, who had time for them. But he's still all over. When you won't retire. In life, we are all working as a youth. You're doing your best. You're not saving your energy for the future. You are using it now. So as come that time, you would have time to do things that, you have time to do things that are not, running around chasing money or chasing your ambitions. And I keep asking the question. All these things boils down to me asking the question, why is Tinubu coming out to run for the presidency? Do you know if you take Tinubu's signature to a bank, if he gives you a check and goes in anywhere, you don't need to stand on the queue to collect money. If he sends you an errand. No, this thing I'm telling you, that is it. All you need now phone call. You don't hear if now for bank you don't call the branch manager of that particular place. Okay, alpha. So person is coming here, they don't call you. As the person they call me, the person they go out immediately. So my honest, if you're having such kind of influence, waiting be the fine. Waiting be the thing will be say you define we never see again. You are paid to look for mistakes. You that went to school, how many years did it take to study medicine and surgery in Nigeria now on the average? Well, medicine and surgery is a special course. But for courses like, just normal courses that takes 4 years, mass comm, and the likes of them, mass comm, what's it called? Fine art and all those courses. Now for 4 years. For 4 years, and you read and you go and you do something else with your life. Now, like I said, they're not laughing at the fact that Tinubu gave. They're laughing at the fact that you will say you did healthy. See what you did do. Okay, a person that did not go to university, how should he know the calendar year? BAT did not attend university, so take notes. Come on now. Why are people like this? He counted a semester to get 8 years, so Escobar Tinubu is 100% in order. Okay, please, they should take things out of those political space and allow normal people to contest. I'm telling you, they should take things out, as in they should stop allowing people who are aged. I don't know who tell Nigerians, most especially Africans, that it is only old people that can perform. Because what I'm calling on Africans is, we are all saying this in everywhere. There's a particular president, I've forgotten the country where he comes from, and I do not know his name. He went on stage and he was so absent-minded. He didn't know what he was doing. He was that old and aged. And I'm like, what be this? Do we even remember that it is not just them going in and giving people appointment, or it's not just you going in and getting your appointment and giving people contract. It is you representing the whole Nigeria. That is, if your president come outside now, it go represent owner. So will somebody like that be able to? How would they see you? Say in Africa, we be saying they never pick better presidents. You understand? For goodness sakes. The Yorubas are good at choosing bad leaders every time because of tribalism. This is the same way they voted Buhari massively because of Uzibanjo. Now, most of the children and grandchildren had turned beggars, but they'll never learn their lesson. It's a cost to believe suffering and poverty is normal. My dear, it's a very big cost. Are you saying there are no APC members in your region who voted for APC governor in Ebonyi State? Well, it was different because it was in 2020 that this Ebonyi State governor defected to APC. So he was in the PDP, brother. We're there up till now. Okay, I know you will say they rigged the election. Up till now, there is plenty of APC supporters in your region, which is a matter of choice. Look, the people who were APC people in the southeastern region, they plenty. It was only the Imo State governor. Every other person, where am now? This person you are referring to, where am? There are many APC people who defected. Most of them defected when they came into power. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. To say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.